air, water, earth, fire. Only the Avatar, master of all elements, can maintain balance between the four nations. But after the death of Avatar Kuruk, our heroes find themselves in a world without one.
Alright, we are live.
Oh shit.
Hi guys, how's everyone doing today?
That fucking change gave me
It's-
whip.
My tummy hurts. I'm being very
You
brave
guys-
about it.
Everyone in a good state, relaxed,
Yeah. I'm
ready
actually...
for a pleasant session today. Nice little fun little session for everyone today. Hi guys,
Yeah.
welcome back to Avatar, whatever this game's called. Return of the Last Avatar. That sounds right. One day I'll learn the title of this game. I did name it
You
myself.
named it, yeah.
Like they did in the live action.
Yep. That's what.
Yeah,
that's
we're
what it is now.
actually all blue people, and we're
Yeah,
just really game
You've
wrong.
been, there's limitations to the pigmentations of the skin in this game, so we have to make everyone just look like pasty white people. Anyway, welcome back, guys. We did miss last week, and I'm sure because of that, you guys have no idea what happened last session, unless someone happened to keep notes.
I did buy a
People keep
binder so
notes?
that I could
God.
keep notes.
Did you keep notes on this one, Shannon? On the
No,
last session?
but I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
I remember.
Oh, we did training with
Yeah, we got our ass
with-
beat by the Avatar and his friends.
And
yeah.
True. You
It
did.
made good memes.
You
I
guys,
didn't get my
shit.
ass beat.
You guys went
I
up
would
against
argue.
Yun and Kiyue and their
Laoban got his
other-
ankles.
Laoban did ankle him pretty hard. But yeah, you went up against the Avatar and his companions, and though you didn't manage to win, you did put up quite a good fight, which resulted in you all getting pretty fucked up for a while. You guys all then went for a little shared bath again at the little chill bathhouse where everyone had a pretty nice time together and just sort of, unwound a little bit and just had a little chat and got to know each other.
Oh, then we all got high on cactus juice, right?
Then you all got high on cactus juice as well.
And fucking Haruki got Tukith.
You don't
Oh
know
wait,
that.
I didn't
was-
get
don't know
high.
that.
What happens in
I
the
was
post-credit
asleep.
sequence? You don't know about. That's how it
Smart.
Oh
works.
yeah. My
Yeah,
bad.
you don't know about it. You
I'll just-
guys don't know. It's just a glimpse. Just a glimpse.
Yeah. Okay, I'll remove that from my brain.
Remove it from your memory. You didn't see it.
I didn't see
Anyway,
that.
Laoban did experience some things at the shrine.
Yeah, I did. Shit went down.
Okay. Listen.
Listen.
I'm
I'm
listening.
trying
She's got a haze of tramadol that she's working through right now. I can.
to try and gabapentin. Sweet Jesus.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
amazing.
the holy
Love
we-
the Gabba
combination.
Gabba.
We found we saw the vision of a lady
A lady. Yeah.
who looks very familiar. Who I didn't find out her name, but I know who she is because post credits. But that's non-canon.
No,
Malcolm also saw her. She did mouth words at us. I've managed to figure out that she knew my name,
Mm-hmm.
but I still don't know, and neither does Malcolm, what she mouthed at him.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a little moment there.
Yeah. There was a moment of comfort that it brought you.
That was the one.
Of intense comfort. But then soon
Bless
passed.
you.
Bless you, darling.
I think I'm
No more
slowly dying.
sneezing. Any more sneezing, and you kicked out the chat. And that's the rule.
Shit, one sneeze per session.
One sneeze per session. I'll allow that, and then 2 yawns per session. Any more than one. Any more than 2 yawns, you're out.
Oh no.
Okay, and yeah, that about that's just
Bless
fuck
you.
off. Fuck off.
Get
I
out.
guess I'll go to bed then. I'll go play Genshin. Bye.
Anyway, you guys settled down. Both Quiyue and Sora, you both had quite a restful night's sleep.
Oh, good.
The rest of you are tripped out your fucking heads on cactus juice. So we're just gonna switch over to let's go to the bedrooms. Actually, that makes sense. Where the fuck? Oh god, I should have been better at this. I have way too many pages.
Me looking at my 20 tabs open on my laptop.
Can't relate. God, who does that?
Okay, you guys are tripping so fucking hard, except for Quiyue and Sora, who are both comfortably in bed right now.
Thanks.
Let me just get some. Let's get some music playing.
Oh, let's go.
Kyoshi is leaning against the wall, her face flat against it, and she just seems to be like mumbling incoherently to herself. Yun has like walked over and is nestled into Erwin's mane. Oh god, it's so soft. How is it so soft? It's like I'm sinking into him. Oh, I'm almost inside him. You guys are experiencing a pleasant floaty sensation, accompanied by a sort of manic panic at the same time. It's sort of like it's like a combination of cannabis and crack cocaine, as your body goes from calm to alert to pretty chill to absolutely terrified in the space of about 5 or 6 seconds.
Whiplash, baby.
Taka's got the munchies, so he's gonna go to the tea room and just start eating all of the biscuits.
Faye, Erwin turns to you, and you're looking deep into his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you feeling quite okay?
Faye's just gonna blink at him, like really slow, like one eye at a time.
You are looking rather peaky.
I'm feeling rather peaky.
He places a big paw on your shoulder. Maybe you need a glass of water.
That's such a good idea.
You get this sudden urge to kiss him.
But why?
You can't help but feel he looks incredibly handsome.
Faye's just gonna hug him and collapse into his fur and try ignore that feeling.
You try and I'd like you to roll for that, please.
Oh
I
god.
want you to push your luck to resist the these fleeting feelings.
Taka's gonna offer
Not
Laoban
fucking
a fistful
high,
of biscuits
guys.
while we're watching this.
Oh my god.
You're watching Faye, like, and she is with the most handsome man right now. He is. This man is tall. His hair is perfectly coiffed. He's just oozing charisma.
Oh no. I guess I'll just give in to temptation.
So you move in and you edge closer to his face, and with a massive tongue sweeps up your face, knocking you backwards.
Faye's just gonna fall over. She's not very stable right now.
Guys, are you trying to get off his mind? Yun says, like burying himself deeper into the mane. I think you all need to have a sit down, Erwin says, as you all collectively feel like you can understand what he's saying right now. This is fucking diabolical. Malcolm says, swooping from side to side.
Is
I think-
Malcolm also high on cactus juice?
Malcolm is also high on cactus juice.
He got his
Love it.
own shot glass.
Had a little bit.
Sharon's caring. You got to pour one out for the mates.
Oh god. My shell's fucking heavy. Why is it so
Yeah.
heavy?
Why,
It shouldn't.
man? Why? You have built-in armor.
Yeah. Yo.
You're
Yeah, you
fucking
don't have that, do you?
indestructible as shit.
You don't have anything. You just got your
No.
fucking you got your clothes on, you got your hair, and you got
Oh.
nothing else to protect you. Are you gonna?
It's all
are
in
you
the
gonna-
middle.
Are you meant to
That's-
even? What's even meant to? How will any of that
That's-
even work?
It's not efficient at all. What? Why? Why
Kyoshi
build like this?
Stumbles past all of you, and her feet are like stomping, like boom, 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 as she goes, and she's just gonna boom, 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 and she's just gonna kick Sora's door open.
Oh god.
Ugh.
Who's that?
You can fix me. You know, I'm having a real problem right now. I can't. I'm seeing a lot of things right now. Her eyes are completely white.
Like, kind of rub
and
my
there is
eyes, I'm all sleepy and... Yoshi, is that you?
I think it might be, but it could be someone else. I don't know.
What's going on?
She takes a step back, stumbles, and stomps her feet, and the floor underneath her cracks as she does so.
Hey, calm down. Calm down. Do you want to calm down?
Alright, no, and she just stumbles and collapses on your desk and like knocks everything off it. The books fly,
Hey, watch
onto the-
those.
and she starts like scrambling through them. It's not right. I don't know his name.
Hey, shh, calm down. Calm down. It's okay. What's going on? Do you want to come take a seat on the sofa? And I'll reach my hand out for her to take.
Can you give me a comfort and support roll, please?
Ooh. Therapist Sora. Sorry.
Okay. So, the calm aura you're exuding seems to bring Kyoshi into a more relaxed state, and you can see the color returning to her eyes as she sort of looks at you. Not quite lucid, but she takes a stumble and steps over to the sofa and sort of collapses face first into it. She says, through the pillows.
I'll say after Sora was high herself on cactus juice, she's probably read up about it, so she knows symptoms and maybe recognizes that in Kyoshi.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. So I guess I'll try and help her through the knowledge of that and what she went through before.
Mm-hmm.
However that is. I don't think there's really a cure for it other than just coming down.
You're a good listener, she says. Face still buried in the cushions.
Hey, you lie down, get some rest.
I'm
You'll feel better soon.
Can
Can I tell you anything?
you give me a drink of water?
Of
And
course.
can you make sure that Ian doesn't make out with anyone?
I'll try my best. Be right back. Where's the kitchens again?
They're downstairs, but as you approach, Owen has a crowd of people around him that are like all like closed in, and are all buried in his mane. As you approach, Owen gives you a concerned look. Oh.
Everything okay?
From out of his mane, like Yun's face just pokes out.
Oh, has Yun been making out with him too?
Yun's like, and he's like, his like hair is like a mess. Yo, I know you. You're that airbender.
Yeah, Sora, we met the other day.
Yeah, I'm Yun. And he like sweeps his hair back. So, as the Avatar, obviously, I need to make sure that I'm very selective about the people I keep with me. And I think someone like you could be perfect as like a secretary or something. I don't know about this. Just getting that
Sorry, I'm
vibe
already
from you.
someone else's secretary.
Oh, he's
do
a
you
lucky
mind I
guy.
just take a pass to get to the kitchens?
Oh, you better be careful. I hear there's like a billion like angry wolf cats down there.
Right.
There's so many
Yeah,
of
look
them.
out for that.
No, really, they only eat attractive people. So you better be careful.
Well, I'll be alright then. Hey, Taka, can you help me out here?
Sora,
Laoban?
Sora, and he's gonna push past. I've discovered a brand new color, and I hold up a biscuit to us in her face, and it's like a
Oh,
greenish,
no.
purple, yellow. Check it
Oh,
out.
not you too, Taka.
It's a whole new color that doesn't exist.
Yes, I can see that. Right, I need to just squeeze past. I'll squeeze past around Erwin and dodge Yun as much as I can.
Faye, as Sora goes past, you feel a sense of hostility from her for a moment.
Oh,
Sora, what did I do?
what do you mean?
Why are you so mad at me?
Whoa, don't pick on the Rock. The Rock's you're strong.
Hey,
You're
hey,
the strongest
Yeah,
person I know.
Dad,
Way stronger
I-
than this secretary.
Oh,
Can I get
no.
some water? I'm going down anyway.
Oh, Erwin said that would be a good idea.
Okay.
Yes, you
I'll
need
get
to
you all
drink
some water, shall
plenty
I?
of water.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink so much water.
I just want some
Why don't you all
fucking
go lie
bread.
down in the meantime, and I'll be back with some water for everyone.
I need some fucking bread. Tell her to get me some fucking bread. Otherwise, I'm gonna be just I'm gonna have a bad time. Get her to get me some bread. Don't let her go without getting me some bread.
Laoban, is it you too? That's a
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I can more of these, please. This is good.
This?
No,
That's
bread.
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 That's
Bread.
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 and water.
Bread.
Got it.
Bread.
And I'm
No,
just gonna
no,
look
these,
out
the
other
biscuits, the biscuit, the colourful biscuits.
colourful biscuits.
Taka
coming
comes
up.
along, says, "I've lost the colourful biscuit." He says, whilst chewing a biscuit.
Laoban holds
I've lost
one
it.
up
I don't
and
know
just
where it went.
intently stares at it.
Don't worry,
and just-
Taka. I'll get you some more.
She just gently points at the biscuit that she's held aloft. Look
Whoa.
at the colours. Look.
I
can hear them.
Sorry. Yun is like closing his eyes. I'm trying to manifest my avatar abilities. I'm gonna do it. And he reaches his hand out. And he turns and with his hand reached out, he grabs Faye's boob, and he's like, I can feel it. The air bending, I can feel it. I can feel it.
Faye's mouth is just open and she's looking at him like
His eyes are closed, but he's like and you can tell there's a distinct concentration. He's like, I can feel it, I'm bending the air.
Whoa. Yun's
No.
boundary
Really?
bending.
It's softer than I thought it would
No,
be.
you dumb fuck. You're
That's-
earthbending. That's the
my-
rock.
that's me. I'm the rock.
That's
He
the
opens his
rock.
mouth, he opens his eyes and looks at where his hand is, And he like frowns for a moment. It's like, that's not right. It's not the air.
No.
No.
And he pulls his hand away and then looks at his hand. What have I done? And he just slumps and like face
Hey,
first onto
maybe,
the ground.
maybe I can airbend, and then Taka starts whistling. I might be the avatar.
How do you do that?
And he's just whistling the same, like really bad one note over and over again.
What's whistling anyway?
It's just airbending. That I might be the avatar, right?
I'm bending. I'm bending.
Faye's gonna poke Yoon and go. I think he's dead. I think he's dying.
I'm the next avatar in the cycle.
Like this. It shouldn't
One will rise, one will fall.
It's okay. You're just.
Did
you
I
just-
touch your boob?
Yeah.
Oh, not bad.
And it's okay. It happens sometimes.
Oh man, I've never touched a boob.
That's rough, buddy.
I don't remember what it feels like. I thought it was the air. But now my brain won't let me remember. This is the worst day of my life. Sora, you come downstairs. And there's a worried-looking servant wandering around at the front of the building. Excuse me, madam. Is the master of the house awake?
The master of the house?
Yes, Jinshu. Is he awake?
Jinshu.
Master Jinshu.
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
He has a panicked look on his face, and he is looking around frantically.
Anything I can help with?
But there might be a bit of a there's an issue with there is a fire outside right now. we've been trying, but we can't do anything, and there's a very big fire. Can you wake Master Jinshu? We're not allowed to go upstairs at night.
Sure. A fire? Where's the fire?
The fire, the shrine on the hilltop.
There's a fire at the shrine?
A massive fire.
Okay, you do me a favor. Get a couple of glasses of water, let's say 5 glasses of water, and some bread.
Yes.
Or
Right.
biscuits, colourful
And that'll-
biscuits, something about biscuits.
Will they
You
help
bring that
put up,
upstairs, and I'll go
help
wake
put up the fire?
the master of the house.
Oh, okay. I'll do just that. Yes. Thank you.
Cool.
He
You're
runs
welcome.
up to the kitchen. Okay, back upstairs.
I'll go back upstairs and find the guy, and also maybe see if any of my friends can help, which I don't think they can. Right, what are there?
I can't remember what it felt like.
Sora, come back, Sora.
Sorry, Taka.
Yun
I
died.
literally-
Yun died, and I'm the avatar now. Look, I can airbend, and I start whistling.
Oh, that's very good.
Did
Taka,
I
well done.
die?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't believe I died.
They're
You got to
there.
touch a boob though, so it's good. It's worth it.
Yeah.
A valiant death.
No, I
A
don't
true
think many.
hero.
I wonder if any avatars have touched a boob before.
I don't think so.
Probably
Yeah.
not. No.
Probably not. There's
What if I
there's a
don't get
first
reincarnated now? What if me touching a boob means that I won't be reincarnated as the avatar?
Knock, 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 knock. Jinzao? Jinzao? However you say your name. That one.
Jinshu.
Yeah, that.
You can, from the back, all you can hear is just.
Hey, Jinshu, you awake? Knock, 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 knock.
Yun is dead.
The shrine's on fire.
door.
Taka, maybe you should open the door.
I'm gonna
I'll
kick
just
the
stand here.
door down.
Give me a rec roll or whatever the equivalent is.
Strike or something?
It is smash.
There's a
I'm
smash
smashing.
one, isn't there?
Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, smash that door.
I bounce off the
Oh,
door.
God.
You crack your knee against the door doing it. You completely misjudge the swing of your leg and you just knee the door. You take a point of fatigue.
Hang on. Can I try pulling the door?
Yes,
Does it open?
it opens. Yes.
Jinshu.
Hiren and Jinshu are wrapped around each other.
Yun is dead. I'm the Avatar now, and I start whistling.
Oh, well, it's about time we had a good, strong avatar. Jinshu walks over to you and picks you up by your shoulders and holds you upright. Smaller than I would have preferred, but we can make something of you. And he's just going to like punch you really firmly in the stomach. Take another point of fatigue.
He's not on cactus juice too, is he?
They're all on cactus
They're all
juice,
on
Oh
yes.
my god.
This is what happens when you leave.
Sora's gonna just cover her eyes and walk in and say,
They're
Jinshu.
fully clothed. They're just
Okay.
wrapped around each other a
Well,
little bit.
gross, I don't want to see that. Jinshu, the shrine's on fire. You need to come and help.
Nay.
Taka's eyes are teary.
You
I can waterbend now with my eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the shrine's on fire. We need to put it out.
I will bury whoever did this. And he starts stomping down
Taka's
the,
gonna go to Heiran and say, I'm usually the one who starts first, but I don't think I did this one. But just in case, can you cover for me?
Tell him
Hey,
to
Taka.
hurry up and come back. I was nearly there.
Taka, do you think you can help put this out? Do you think you're feeling up to it?
Normally I help make fires worse, but I'll try this one.
Okay, well,
This sounds like a
let's
job for
go.
the Avatar.
No, you
Yeah,
died. I'm the
sure,
Avatar
right?
now.
I am.
Your reincarnation.
But I'm
Yeah,
still here.
You're still the Avatar.
You're my
still-
Avatar
Why?
guide.
I get to meet my own reincarnation.
Check it out.
And
I
it
can
was
whistle.
you. And it was you, Taka. If it was gonna be anyone, I'd have wanted it to be you.
I'm gonna grab a pot of tea and bring it down with me.
Perry sat in the corner looking very scared.
I'm gonna grab both pots of tea. Come on, everyone, let's go. Anyone that can firebend and/or waterbend, let's go.
I can probably waterbend now. Let's
I-
go.
I can do it. I can do it.
You can fucking do that. You Laoban, that's like your whole thing. Your whole ability.
I'm a professional firebender. I have always bended fire.
Erwin is gonna go wake Quiyue up.
I was gonna say Kiyue is still dead to the world and has no fucking clue what is going on. Why are you in my bed, Owen? Where's Perry? You've been molested by lots of people. What is going on? Okay, come on, show me who touched you. Like, also, have you seen Perry? Like, usually he comes to bed with me. Where is everyone?
Erwin is like Lod comes out of the room shaking.
Was it
and
you,
his
Lod?
hands
I look back
I
at
didn't
Owen, being
do-
like, was it this guy?
didn't do anything. I did nothing. I did nothing. Where did everybody go?
Well, yeah, where is everyone? I was having a nice sleep, and then Erwin comes in and wakes me up, saying someone's molested him, and then I come to
There will
find
be
you here.
no molesting in this house, Jinshu says, storming down the stairs.
Jinshu, where are you going? What's going on?
Hey, Kiyue, there's a fire.
it's
Do you
too
want to
early
help
for
put it
this.
out? Can you
Yeah.
grab some
Oh.
water?
Be sure? Well, it's too early for this. What's going on?
There's
Why-
a fire at the
why-
shrine. We're gonna go try and
Oh.
put it out.
I think we're gonna have a party at the shrine.
Sure.
Is everyone
I think there's a
okay?
bonfire
We're
or
going to the
something.
shrine.
Come on, Perry. I guess we've got to go help put out a fire.
Okay. Move you guys outside.
And we saw the guy in the entrance hall that had all the drinks, and everyone had a drink of water. Yes.
Everyone, as you walk by, the servant looked absolutely horrified as Malcolm like wrenched the bread from his hands, and the water was pulled. The water was prized away. Yun downed 2 glasses, and then clapped his hands together before blowing the water out of his mouth into Taka's face. Do you know what I just did, Taka?
Did you just waterbend?
Just waterbend.
Taka's gonna take a glass and do the same back to Yun.
Oh,
Faye's glass of water got taken.
never in the history of all of mankind has there been 2 avatars, and yet today, here it is.
Wait, hang
2.
on. One time I saw Sora drinking some water and then she laughed and it came out of her nose. She might also be another avatar.
Sora! Secretary avatar.
Yes.
That's got a
we
ring to it.
We need to go. You can take your waterbending up to the shrine.
We must stop whatever this is. Whoever did this, I will crush them beneath the earth. Jinshu says, stomping forward. Guys, wait up. Laoban, can you carry me?
Hey, Yun, don't you want to show me how good you are at
What carry
waterbending?
you for?
I promise I won't touch your boob.
I can't take that seriously after you just felt like a
Guys,
rock.
Are
Look.
you guys high?
I thought it was airbending.
It's not
I-
air.
What did you guys drink?
you-
Like, what have you guys drunk tonight?
Good shit.
Wait. I had so much lobster.
Lobster? Where did you get lobster?
You went to bed early, so
Yeah.
we ate so much food.
Faye, you
I
should
was-
not
I was-
be walking in this
So
state.
much.
Get on my back.
I was literally gone for like
Okay. Oh, okay.
2 hours. Where's the predator gone? Where is she?
I'm not a
Predator?
predator. I didn't know I was touching it. I thought it was airbending. Okay.
Wait,
not-
what?
It's not
Did you
what I-
molest Erwin? Erwin said that someone touched him.
Oh, Owen talk?
Yeah, I heard Owen talk.
What the fuck?
No, he
Faye's-
doesn't fucking talk. He's trying to fucking steal my thing now.
Man's
Check
trying to
his-
make it less special now.
You
This
wouldn't want me
is-
to be special. I fucking knew this. I knew you'd try and weasel me out. You should go
Faye-
deck him. Laoban, hit him. Go hit him.
No, not
Don't
you.
threaten
Whatever
me
you.
with good time. Oh. Can I?
Come on, let's go to the fire. Oh,
I need
actually,
to know-
Laoban, are you gonna be okay? Maybe you should stay back.
I'm a firebender.
Yeah, but
I
the fire
bend fire.
trauma.
What's that anyway? I know nothing of trauma.
Okay.
Push
I
it
just kind of
down.
I walk in front of Laoban to make sure she
Aye.
like stays kind of farther away.
Faye, I'm really sorry that I touched your rock. It was not my intention.
Faye's gonna like pat Yun on the head, but she can't really tell how heavy-handed she's being.
Yeah,
and
he's pushed about an inch into the ground as you do that. But-
she's just like, it's okay. The kids at the trip, they do it all the time.
Oh, does that mean I can do it again? Joking. And no. If Kiyoshi found out I'd done that, she would kill us both,
That's a good point.
and then herself.
Where is Kiyoshi?
Oh. Faye's gonna climb onto Erwin's back.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Now, I will
Taka,
fly you
over
there,
here.
Faye.
We're the only ones here. We need to put out this fire, or at least try.
Harry, look
You
after
can
Laoban.
fly.
Oh my god,
So
Sora. Sora.
Everyone can
Taka.
fly.
I
if they
forgot the
set their mind to
marshmallows.
it.
We don't need marshmallows. We need to put the fire out.
I leave.
But what about the
Perry
s'mores?
with Laoban and run over to
Jinshu
Taka and
walks
Sora.
over and slams his foot into the ground, and with a you feel the ground begin to shake beneath you. Come out, arsonist! I will crush your bones beneath the earth.
Sora, I am an arsonist. Should I come out to him or?
No, don't tell him that, please.
Uh,
Kiyue, is
Oh
it
God.
you two? You're not
You
high,
guys-
are you?
be
No,
careful,
what the fuck
Jinshu.
is going on with everyone? I went to bed early because of the training, and I wake
Me
up to
too.
this. It's too early for this shit.
Yeah, I missed
Like,
it all, but
oh.
apparently everyone's high on cactus juice.
Yeah. Also,
need to
is
know.
it safe to vote? Like, we should keep an eye on Laoban because you know the whole fire trauma thing, but she's not listening. She's too high.
You want to keep an eye on her, and I'll try and sort this out.
I mean, yeah. Have you seen Kyoshi anywhere? Her and Haruki seem to be missing.
Yoshi was in my room last time I saw.
Taka's gonna throw a
was
glass of water at
resting.
the fire.
Yeah, that's true. I've still got my two mug.
Yun, did you see my water bending?
I'm gonna try. I've got an idea. I can waterbend this, and he pulls his trousers down, and
Oh.
Okay, no, let's
You got
stop
this?
that.
How big is
no,
this
I
fire?
got this. We're gonna bend the water.
That's
gonna-
that's not how this works.
It's not working. Why isn't it working?
I'm
I
gonna
think
throw
maybe
my
we
tunic
need to
at
look
the
away.
wall.
Maybe he's
You're
got
all
no
watching.
stage fright.
You guys need to stop watching me. Good,
I'm
I'm
not.
waterbend with people watching.
I'm not looking.
You're a
Wait.
waterbender, right? You're the avatar, so why don't you waterbend?
That's what I'm trying to do, Secretary.
All right, where are my earthbenders, guys? There's literally
No,
like
it's not coming. It's not coming. He pulls his trousers back up. It's not happening.
Well,
there's like a whole lake over here. Could you not like displace the earth underneath it to make the water come over here somehow? We don't have waterbenders. This is going to be quite difficult.
do you think I could just? Do you think I could just move the whole like shrine into the lake?
Wait, Faye, does Erwin understand when you speak?
Huh? Oh, I don't know.
Of
Well,
course, I
maybe you should
understand
try-
everything that's being
Try ask
said
him
right
to
now.
like get a big mouthful of water and like just throw that on. We just need to get as much water on who else we can.
He's a crocodile, not an elephant.
Now, guys, those of you that are getting close to the shrine, begin to feel a sensation washing over you of lucidity and sobriety as you get closer and closer to the building itself. Yun, who is right at the front, is now blinking, and his eyes are agape, and he looks around at each of you, and he looks over to Sora. Did you just see my penis?
No, I definitely did not look when you had
Good.
your penis out.
Good, thank you. Okay, this is not... What has happened here? How did I get here?
There's a fire here. We're here to put it out. You're
Yeah,
a waterbender.
I see that. We need to put this fire out, like, right now. This shrine is, like, sacred.
Can you waterbend or not?
Kyoshi
I
notices that people are starting to get lucid and drags Laoban back
Towards
to like towards Jinsu.
As the lucidity fills in, this airy, happy atmosphere soon dissipates. As the true reality of the threat in front of you, this fire is spreading and is consuming the entire top of the mountain.
Oh, it's no longer heart shaped.
Why is it always fire?
God. Oh god. Oh god. Water. We need water. Even if there's no water here. The lake is so far away.
Is there sand? Do we have sand? Is a
Ground.
good way?
You're right. You're right. The earth. The very earth. And he like
Okay.
claps his hands together and begins to bend and shape the earth underneath him.
Earthbenders, try cover it with dirt. Taka, if you can use your firebending to put it out.
Yeah, sure.
Laoban, come with me.
And can I try and like do a vortex swirl of air and remove the oxygen from it somehow? And
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a rely on your skills and training. Yeah. That was Taka's roll for something. What were you doing, Taka?
Oh, I was gonna try and smother the fire out.
Oh, okay. You do actually manage to extinguish part of the fire, Sora. Taka, you attempt to, but the fire seems to like grow back. It's spreading very heavily. This doesn't seem like normal fire. This fire is aggressive, and there is something unnatural about it. Sora, as you attempt to engulf it, you can feel the heat spreading through your own body. The flames are hotter than any fire you have felt before. Yun is going to attempt to help.
Is there a way I can like assist Yun?
If you're both earthbending,
Yeah.
I mean, he rolled a 13, so I think he's all right at the moment.
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah.
He claps his hands together, and you feel the as the entire mountain begins to shake, and the ground beneath the fire cracks and closes itself around. He twists his hands, and the fire is pushed further back. Okay, this is something. I'm beginning to feel something. Those of you that are still close to this feel a sudden, anguished hiss. And everyone within 10 foot of the shrine takes a point of fatigue.
Have I dragged Laoban away by now?
Depends what Laoban wants, really, in this situation.
She is very torn at the moment. This lucidity's hit, and she's panicking. Because this shrine is the only link to something that she's felt in a long time. So she feels this very strong need to protect it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's
He always
got the
gonna be
urge
like,
to run straight in. Or at least
Laoban,
up
come
to
on,
the top.
get away from the fire. I know what you're like around this.
I need. She was up there. She's up there. I need to go.
No one's gonna be up there. Like, they might have survived this fire.
She is. She's up there, and I need to go find. I need to find her.
Can we at least put the fire out first?
What if?
Don't go running into fire, Laoban. Come on, like the cactus juice should have worn off.
What if she's up there? What if it's my last time to talk to her?
You're not going to talk to anyone if you're like burned to death.
Oh.
Look, I'll help you find whoever it is you're looking for once we've put out the fire and it's safe.
Fine.
Can I do like kind of a sort of like an assess the situation thing to kind of like try and sense the like spiritual like energy of like what happened and what started the fire?
Yeah, sure, certainly. Faye, when you attempt to
Smother. I just want to attempt to smother it with dirt, basically.
The fire is still the fire. You managed to stop the fire from spreading, but you're not able to extinguish it.
Yeah.
Yep, Sora, if you want to do your assess the situation.
That's
so,
question, isn't it?
yeah,
So just
yeah.
like what happened? What is causing this fire, kind of thing?
This fire is being caused by unnatural means. This is not this is not an accident. This is not. There is something almost otherworldly about this fire. You can sense there is a strong spiritual energy, like essentially weaved into this flame. This whole area itself is intensely spiritual, and this burning spiritual energy is severely upsetting the balance.
Hey guys, putting this fire out doesn't seem to be working without like everyone's combined input, and we don't have everyone's input. So whatever this is causing this is something spiritual. Yun, do you think you can kind of connect to your spiritual side? Maybe your avatar?
I'm trying my best right now, but I'm just trying to keep the fire at bay at the moment. And you can see he's like bending the earth to try and smother the flames, which keep growing by. Both him and Faye are like attempting to keep this fire, and it's taking their combined efforts just to stop this fire from spreading at this point.
It's not enough. We need to stop whatever's causing it. I don't know how though.
What if we all just started
The
praying?
ground beneath you begins to twist and bend, and Sora, you feel the rock formation beneath you warping. Not as in breaking. It's like it's changing in structure. It's like the very fabric of the ground that you are standing on is morphing into something else.
What is happening? This isn't from your earth bending, is that?
No, and I'm trying my best. And as he tries to bend the earth, the ground begins to change elements. The earth begins to become fire, it becomes water, and it becomes gusts of gaseous liquids. It's
Faye,
almost
we
like the
need to get off
ground
this
itself is
mountain.
bubbling.
Can I just grab them and like pull them off the mountain?
You can certainly try.
Well, I'll try to anyway.
You hear a as a structure collapses. As Faye, as you go to turn, you feel a hand on your shoulder. You look back and there is no one there.
She kind of like blinks and like shakes her head, and she's kind of like, is this just the cactus juice or something? And she like goes to leave again and like hesitates almost.
Faye, come on, we need to go. Yun, come.
As you take a step forward, Faye, your feet sink into the ground and you are pulled under to knee height. Yun looks and attempts to like pull you out, and as he does, he begins to sink into the ground as well.
Is there a way I can like push him out, or is he too deep in?
He's possibly more in a more shallow state than you. He is currently trying to bend the earth, but the earth is changing so quickly and so aggressively that any connection that he seems to have with it seems to be faltering.
You have to leave.
No, this is...
It's not, whatever you're doing, it's not working. You have to leave right now.
I can't. This is a point of great spiritual pressure.
The point won't change because it's on fire. This
is a job for the Avatar. I need to do this.
The Avatar needs to stay alive.
Together, and he places his hands to the ground, and there is a loud as the entire mountain begins to shake. You feel your legs come loose.
She's gonna try and wriggle out if she can.
Yun looks to you, and just with a moment of just sheer clarity in his eyes, says, "Run." And he's going to close his hand around the rock of the mountain, and the entirety of this mountain beneath you begins to tremble and shake I'm gonna try and see what I can do to put this at bay as best I can. This is what I have to do. This is what I was meant to do. He's going to slap his hands together, and the cliff face folds in and begins to pull the flames under. As one of leaving only a small burning ember around it. The ground crumbles beneath him and he sinks further down. This is what I have to do. I have to do this.
Faye's not gonna leave him. And she's going to try and basically bend armor around him to protect him.
Okay.
I have an
Give me a
ability.
rely on skills, or if you've got an actual ability that. ties
Yeah,
into
I'm
that.
just trying to find it. Normally it would go on her. Where is it? Where is it? It's basically it's called the Icon Wall of Perfection, and basically it puts like a wall around them or something like that. But
Okay.
I think I might just do the rely on skills or training because I know there is a specific one, but I can't find it.
Okay. Okay. So the rock that you're bending encases around him. And for a moment, he looks like almost like a statue. And the rock bends and cracks into position as he moves, and with a loud the ground beneath both of you cracks, and Yun's body falls and falls and falls into blackness.
Deja vu.
Am I like just on the side, or am I also falling?
You are looking down into this huge cavernous hole that has just appeared in this mountain.
Faye's
You
gonna
feel
panic.
another hand upon your shoulder. It's pulling you towards the shrine.
She's not really sure what to do. So she's kind of just gonna follow it. She's not very spiritual, but she's just gonna take that as a sign.
At that moment, Laoban, you feel a hand on your shoulder. And almost like someone's index finger pulling you under the chin. As you feel your head being directed towards the shrine. Not that I'm trying to stare anyone or anything.
I guess I'm going.
He always like, oh, Laoban, what? I literally just said no. I like grab hold of her.
As you
arm.
as you move, Quiyue, the ground is warping beneath your feet, and it's like you're trying to walk in quicksand. Laoban, on the other hand, appears to be walking on solid ground.
Sora, I've been buried alive once already. Do I have to do it again?
Yeah, Hioe
Don't go
is
near it.
still trying the hardest to follow Laoban, knowing that
Okay.
again they could also be
Give me
buried
a
alive.
push your luck roll, please.
Again, I should have got this ready in time. I apologize.
That's all right.
Push
Okay, yeah, you manage to wade through the earth around you, and you manage to keep yourself above ground, feeling this cracking, warping ground that is now running from hot to cold very quickly. Laoban, you are able to just walk effortlessly across the ground. The earth is completely stable under your feet. Though around you, you can see the world, reality, bending and warping around it. As you get closer to the flame, you feel the intense burning heat coming from it. An unnatural heat. A heat that you know you have felt at least once before in your life. You feel your heartbeat quicken. You feel the pounding in your chest. You feel your palms begin to sweat. And you feel a hand upon your shoulder once again. And you feel a calming presence. And you feel a calm fill your very essence. And you know exactly what you can do in this situation. Please give me a rely on skills and training with a +2.
Mm-hmm.
Kiyue is literally just in the background, like trying to keep up, being like, Laoban, what are you doing, Laoban? But I get the feeling their voice is drowned out.
I mean, reality is warping at this point. You're... Laoban, you raise your hands towards the flame, and you can feel the very heat from it burning the ends of your fingertips. You can feel your eyes, the water and moisture in your eyes drying, and you can feel this blistering heat approaching you. And yet, at that moment, you feel full control over this flame. I'd like you to describe to me how you extinguish this flame.
She's almost going to just completely smother it as much as she can. So it's this attempt to just draw the fire towards herself and to just cause the oxygen to die, so the fire just slowly creeps in on itself and extinguishes.
As you do so, you feel the flames almost absorb into your own body. And you feel a prickling sensation running up the bottom to the top of your spine. And a horrific sensation of deja vu. You feel the comforting hand on your shoulder grip ever so slightly as the flames are snuffed out and wiped away from existence. For a moment, there is complete silence until the ambience of the night soon returns as a calm washes over. The ground beneath your feet, Quiyue, has solidified. Same for you, Faye. And there is an aura of something almost otherworldly that is still present within this area, but the initial danger itself appears to have dissipated. Jinshu is running, has already run off to go find some staff members to assist with sorting everything out essentially.
Kiyue just like is stood there open mouthed, like staring at Laoban, being like, "Holy shit! Since when could you do shit like that?"
Valid question, to be fair.
That was incredible.
Laoban, you feel a further pull towards the shrine.
Guess we're going up.
Sora, Taka, what are you guys doing?
I'll
Taka's
run back.
Gonna
and
lean
go.
in, so I say, what just happened?
Come on, let's go see if they're okay. Kiyue, Faye, Laoban, are you guys okay? I felt so helpless.
Did you just see what Laoban did? She was incredible.
I couldn't really see from the bottom of the mountain. What happened?
She's the one who stopped all of this.
Laoban, how?
I don't know. She was walking. The ground wasn't warping for her. I was trying to get after her, and suddenly she just stopped it all.
Are you sure you
Like-
didn't have any cactus juice?
I've been asleep, Taka.
Cactus juice makes you
Or-
sleepy.
I don't know. It was like the ground was allowing her to pass. Like she has some connection with whatever's there.
Also, is someone missing?
Okay.
Yeah, we're missing
Yeah.
the old lady and Kyoshi. I said this earlier and no one cared.
Kiyoshi's just resting.
Oh, okay.
Laoban, are you okay?
Yeah, Laoban.
So,
What's going on?
for lack of a better term, the shrine looks pretty fucked right now. The greenery of the trees and the very ground itself seems scorched, almost corrupted. And there is a large gaping void that is formed in this open crater at the bottom of the at the bottom of the where the shrine essentially used to be. There is an almost ethereal light emanating gently from it. Laoban, you feel something pulling you towards that light. And as you approach the edge, you feel a warm, uplifting sensation, as though the very weight of your body has been taken away, and you are now left with this calming, light, floaty sensation. The ethereal light from beneath begins to glow around your fingertips and slowly climbs up your hand until you feel a comforting warmth emanate through your body. And then, with a wrenching motion, your body is pulled into the pit as you fall and drop.
Laoban!
Uh-oh.
Laoban disappears into the void.
No!
Kiyue goes straight after without even thinking.
Yep, me too.
Hey, are we going or are we
Cool.
staying?
My lady, I think this is far more than we should be getting ourselves involved in. I mean, we came here as entertainment. This is something else.
They're just children, Lord.
Yes, and they are foolish children. They get themselves into foolish adventures, and we don't need to do that. We're fine. We're fine as we are.
Lord. I cannot, in good conscience, just leave them.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
She's saying Geronimo.
I'm saying I want to help.
Perry also joins because I feel like he would. Just be like, where are you going? What's through there?
Taka's
Yeah,
gonna
maybe.
move behind Lord and just push him in, and then jump after.
Give me a push your luck roll.
I push your lod roll.
Give me a push your lod roll, yeah. Go ahead.
Can we call it that now?
I mean, Faye would be distracting him by speaking to him, so he'd have more of a chance to.
Yeah, extra
Nope,
2.
Taka just
to
falls
that.
in himself.
No, mixed success with your extra 2. You drag him along with you.
And Lord, yeah, falls in. Oh! With you. Oh.
I think we should follow Arvin.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
I swear you
Yeah.
could speak earlier.
Oh.
And she's just gonna.
Fucking yeet yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
So each of you that jumps in, you feel this light fill your body as you are pulled away into what momentarily feels like a sensation of utter nothingness. And that is where the campaign ends, right here. You're all dead.
Wait, what?
Well done, guys. You did.
You guys.
But no, your body feels distant. It feels like you are moving free of any corporeal form. Your very essence, your very being seems to drift in a vacuumous void until slowly the sensation of sensation returns, feeling throughout your body, beginning with a slight tingling sensation, as though every part of your body is coming back from a horrific numbing sensation. A crawling almost, an almost horrifically unpleasant crawling sensation that climbs from your toes to the very top of your head. And you feel the need to wriggle. And you suddenly remember that you have limbs. And soon, each of you comes to in this odd and unfamiliar environment.
Looks like the swamp.
Faye's immediately gonna shout for Yoon to see if he's nearby.
Your shout is oddly muted. You feel like you've got a voice, you can speak, but it's like you're talking through a blanket almost. Everything seems both distant and far away at the same time. Your perception of depth, your perception of spatial awareness, your perception of reality as a whole seems extremely warped. There's a thick fog that's filled this environment, and you can tell, each of you, that you are in some form of grassy area. There seems to be small little ponds and rivers, but something about this place seems entirely unnatural.
Are we dead?
Is this the spirit world? Can we assess the situation again?
Sure, why not? Assess the
I
situation to
feel
find
like
out
I
if
would
you're dead.
know what the spirit world is, right? No one.
I don't know. How spiritual is Sora?
Like, I
Wasn't
mean,
her whole thing that
Didn't
she
you didn't say that
She-
Sora skipped her spiritual training to go to university?
no,
Yeah,
she,
yeah,
did,
didn't
she did
she?
have spiritual training until she left because she was supposed to be the spiritual leader. So, where's this situation out there?
So what are you asking me?
Is this the spirit world?
Well, it looks pretty fucking weird to me, that's for sure. I don't know, this weird foggy place that your body was just ripped out from, and you've just been dropped in this weird map that's got like green shit everywhere, and out of some sort of like ethereal vortex. What sort of place within the Avatar universe, oh great sage of Avatar knowledge, would hold such a place like this? Tell me, Morgan, what sort of place?
I mean, you answered it like sarcastically, but I still got my answer, so I'm gonna take that as a yes.
I mean, that's sort of how these things work, yes.
I don't care how you answer it, I still got my answer.
Well, actually, one thing I will say is... Actually, no, Sora doesn't know. Sora doesn't know shit about the spirit world, as
Okay.
that role has shown us.
Sora, she's probably never
Everyone
been
else
to the
wants to
spirit
roll
world, but
for
she's
it.
spiritual.
Kiyue is very oblivious to what they've just walked into and is still very focused on Laoban.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, you think
Try-
you're all dead right now.
I don't even care. I still want to check that Laoban's okay.
No.
What are you asking me, Faye? Go on. Assess the situation. Ask your question.
I don't know. I'm very confused.
Make it good because you'll get a sarcastic answer and it'll be hilarious.
Oh God.
You can ask where that guy is.
You know
Are
what?
we
Since
dead?
everyone's doing it, I'll join in. I
Are
want to
we
get a
dead?
sarcastic answer too.
This is when
I'm
Obi
asking,
rolls
are we
well.
dead? I'm asking, are we dead?
I mean, you're all fucking stood upright, breathing, and walking around. I literally described your body regaining, like,
Yeah,
sensation and your
yeah.
mind regaining sentience. Would that happen if you were dead, or would you know maybe you just continue not existing?
I don't know. Maybe I'm dead and this is my ghost.
I get two
Maybe.
questions.
Maybe you're a corporeal ghost. Maybe.
Yeah.
Obi, go ahead. Ask your two questions.
First question, where are we? Second question, where's Yun?
Okay, I can't tell you exactly where you are because none of you as characters or players would know what this place is. However, what I can tell you is that with your knowledge of the spiritual world, you would know this is not quite like the spirit world. There is something very different about it. From what you've
We're in
heard
the
of the spirit world,
interstice.
this is something else. What was your second question?
Oh,
Where's
where's Yun?
Yun is currently nowhere to be seen.
Does this kind of? Wait, no. You said it was a black hole that Yun fell into, didn't you?
He fell into a black void.
Yeah. Does this place feel familiar to what it was like when the shrine was like warping? Is it a same like kind of feeling?
There is a similar sensation to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the place seems to be more stable, but it has that same atmosphere to it. There is something very unnatural about it. There is something very otherworldly about it. And there is also something that seems kind of, again, uncorporeal. Everything about this place seems to be both existing and then not existing at the same time. It's almost like reality is making and unmaking itself around you.
Faye's gonna attempt to bend the earth around her just to see if it is possible.
Okay, give me a rely on skills and training, please.
That's fine. Just bringing it up again. Damn it! My rolls
No,
are so
nothing.
bad.
Nothing is happening.
Hmm.
As you're trying to move the ground, there's nothing happening whatsoever.
Hang on, are we not able to bend in here? And I'm gonna try to do the same thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and do a quick flame.
Okay.
This is so
It's
odd.
nothing coming from your hands whatsoever.
Just because they're bad benders, though.
Could be, who knows?
Maybe Faye's just really tired from trying to stop that massive fire.
Cactus juice is still hitting Taka.
Kiyue is still like also in awe of what Laoban did before. But Laoban. And is trying to get Laoban to talk to them, being like, are you okay? Like, I've said that I'd follow you to help you find this person. Like, what do you want me to do? Is there anything I can do?
I don't know. I wanted to get to the shrine, but I don't know where we are.
Kiyue now realizes they aren't at like the bottom of a well somewhere. It's like, oh, what? Where? Why is it all so foggy? Where are we? What? What's going on? Anyone got any ideas?
Look at all these plants and same but different. Look at this tree. I'm gonna take a sample.
What is that? What?
What is that?
I think that's my stomach.
What
I've
is
not
that
eaten
you?
like all day, I think, apart from like biscuits. So, sorry.
Come on, everyone, let's explore.
Laoban, does this seem familiar to you? I know you said you were searching for someone. What is that sound? That's very distracting.
Can we follow the sound? Where's it coming from?
It's my stomach. I'm sorry.
From behind you, there is a large tree, and you can hear some strange guttural noises coming from it.
Are you making the noise? Or is
Sora,
there something in the tree?
this seems like your jurisdiction. I'm just gonna stand back here.
Hello?
Can I like kind of try and look inside and I don't know, part the
Okay.
branches and see if there's something in it? Let's
You
make
can, yeah. Do you want to part the branches?
Yeah.
As you do so, you feel a sudden creature
Christ.
wrenching down on you. Human! Smelly human, unhand me!
Hey, sorry. Whoa, what?
You take that back. Sora does not smell. Okay, she uses that fancy soap.
So strange.
Who are you?
You smell wrong.
What
And
are
the creature edges closer to you. This fanged creature has slightly humanoid appearance, but something about it is very weird and almost demonic.
Sora, don't listen
as
to
it
him. You smell
edges
pretty
closer
good.
to you, Sora.
Kiyue is now hella interested of the weird demonic thing.
tell.
Yes, well, we fell into a well. Where
do
are
you-
we?
Then, do you bathe in cow bat droplings?
In water. What do you bathe in? You have a unique aroma.
Sun.
Sun? How do you wash in sun?
Sand.
Oh, sand.
Sand, you
Oh.
deaf child.
Are you a chinchilla goat?
Am I a chinchilla goat?
So what's
No.
goat?
No, I am not.
No? What are you? If you don't mind me asking.
I am a me. My name is Tuterung.
Tuterung?
Tuterung.
And where are we?
Tuterung.
Nice to meet you. What
Can we
is
call you
going
Toots
on?
for short?
No.
Okay, Toots.
Tuterung. Tuterung.
Toots.
Tuterung.
Tuterung.
Tuterung walks over to you, Taka, and slaps you across the top of the head. This one is stupid.
No,
I
this
can
one is
smell it on
Taka.
him. I am Tuterung, and you're in the world between worlds,
I see.
free from time and free from space.
Huh,
Humans
sounds
don't
interesting.
come here. How did you get here?
We fell into a well, we just told you.
There was a blinding light and one of our friends fell, so we followed.
Yeah, our friend Laoban felt compelled to come here, and we all just followed.
Phil? Who's friend?
Oh, that's Laoban. She points over to Laoban.
That's
Hi.
you. You smell different.
Oh,
That might be the cactus juice.
Interesting. You smell of a place, and you smell of another place.
Wait, are you
She
sniffing?
smell off. Like, do you recognize it?
What?
Well, we don't really know much about our friend Laoban. We don't know where she came from. Do you
No!
recognize?
Not very good friends, are you?
Well, arguably not. No.
Laoban
Help
lost
us all?
lost her memory.
Well, that was careless.
well, but yeah.
Can you understand her friend Malcolm, the turtle duck, with her?
I
Hey,
don't.
Malcolm,
I don't think anyone's going to understand a word I'm saying. And then at that moment, you all hear a voice emitting from the small turtle duck on Laoban's
Wait.
shoulder.
Oh my gosh.
Hero like runs over like Malcolm. The fuck?
Oh my gosh, we can understand
don't-
Malcolm.
I don't understand what's going on. Why is everyone
Mal-
looking at
Is it everyone?
we
Can everyone
underst-
understand?
Wait,
everyone?
I
Hear
can
what
hear
Malcolm
him.
is saying right now.
I
think we
never
hear you,
expected him to have this sort of accent.
Well, what the fuck's that supposed to
I
mean?
thought this was all just an act or something like a skit that Laoban was
Fucking
really
told you
committed
it
to.
wasn't.
I don't like this. There's a lot of eyes on me
Wait.
right now. I'm gonna
This is a
just
bit much.
Harry, can you
gonna,
talk?
It's gonna scurry
Oh,
down
can Erwin
into
talk?
Laoban's jacket. Oh.
Hmm?
Perry,
This one?
Fascinating.
This one does not talk, but there is something. He smells different too.
What do you mean, Tutorum?
Very different. Interesting.
I got stuck under Erwin. Sorry, I'm just gonna. There we go.
Slide Owen out the way.
Sorry, I was just trying to move closer to Tutorum. What do you mean he's what do you mean he smells different? Like
You see, smelly human. Some of you have a distinct smell, and then others of you have a different smell.
what
But
do
you
I
all
smell like?
smell very bad to Tuterong. Very bad smells.
I'm sorry. Is there a way I can fix it or
No! You
No.
smell as you smell, and you will continue to smell until the day you die, and then you will smell more. Many
Oh.
smells throughout your life. So many smells.
Hey, Tuteron,
Yes!
are there any other creatures that live here? Is it just you? Do you or
Only Tuterong here, except for
Is it
you now. You're
okay?
also here.
so there's no other life here?
Life. There is no life here. But
Well,
things
you're
need
alive,
to
aren't you?
exist for there to be life.
Do things not exist?
Everything here both exists and does not exist.
He always had
In
her.
a constant turn of events, reality is made and unmade. Time and space will warp around you. It's quite easy to get your head around when you really think about it. You know, nothing here is real, and yet nothing out there is real either. It's all just a fabrication, both created and existing and not existing parallel.
I think I'm high. He sounds like King Who.
He sounds like he
King
doesn't give a shit, does he?
He does.
I've read about this in philosophy textbooks before. Oh.
Tutorum.
Yes.
You didn't happen to see a boy roughly this height. She like gestures in height and she, covered in rock. Would you have recently?
I've not seen anyone recently, but people come at different times. Those that
Right.
do.
Wait, so you've seen other people here before?
People come, and people have been.
Who was the last person you saw before you saw us?
You misunderstand. People come and go, but it has yet to happen, and has not yet happened.
I
My
see.
brain really.
But also, it has happened already.
Sit down.
Right, okay. So it's not yet happened, but it could happen, and
Everything that can happen will happen, and has happened, but is yet not happened.
okay.
It's
I'm-
very difficult for human minds to get around, because human minds see time as A to B, when really it's A to Y to Z to Q to B to Z to Q to Z to Y to P.
Okay.
Kiyue is just slowly getting closer and closer to lying in the fetal position.
There is no beginning, thus there is no end.
So
It is all a circle. It goes around and around and around and around and around and around. And yet sometimes the circle never happens. And when the circle never happens, then there's nothing. And yet when there is nothing, something must be there to see that the nothing is there. So the fact that you are here means that there is something. And thus the circle
sense.
exists.
I see. Okay.
Do you know how we can get back though, like to the physical world?
You want to return to the point you were at? It's
Uh,
quite simple, really. Very simple, actually. Just never have come here in the first place.
Hmm.
I guess that makes sense.
Because if you'd had never been here, then you wouldn't be here right now.
So we can just change our minds and then leave. Is what you're saying?
Humans can't do that now because humans are very limited in their abilities.
Can you do that?
Can Perry do that?
Run can do many things.
Can you help us?
No, TK Run cannot help you.
Can you tell us how we can get out? And
You
find
want
our
to go
friend
back?
first?
Yes.
Wait,
Back to the
wait.
Find our
world.
friend first and then
Back
go.
to the point that you came from. The exact point you came from before you came here. You'd like to reverse that and not be here.
Guys, can we like ignore this person for now? It's really hurting my brain. And we've got to go find the Avatar, else we'll be in a little bit of shit. And Laoban's searching for someone.
The Avatar, yes.
Oh,
You see, the
what
Avatar.
Mm,
It takes the power of the Avatar to
Why is he
open a
still
gate like
talking?
this through time and space.
wait, what?
Oh, Yun must have done it then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The during the fire, the ground beneath us, it began to swallow us, and Yoon managed to free me, and all I could do was encase him in armor before the ground opened up and he fell in.
Oh, it sounds like you had a very traumatic time with that. That sounds bad. Anyway, if you wanted to get out of here, you need to make sure that that never happened in the first place. Easy, really.
Great. Did you see or do you sense the Avatar somewhere in this
No,
place that
Nothing
exists but
smells
doesn't
like Avatars
exist?
here. And I know, Mike got a keen nose. They smell very
Brilliant.
particular. Very, very particular. I
Is
didn't
anyone
mean
else
them once,
existing
though.
but not existing here at this moment in time?
Oh, there's many things that exist and then don't exist. And Rung runs over to the lake and gestures in. Like there, for example. This leads to a gate that will take you to somewhere else. Or someone else.
Are there any other gates like this?
There are many gates around here. They unlock, and they turn up, and then they cease to be again.
If we go into one of these gates, can we get back to here?
You can definitely go back to somewhere. But they
Great.
will only be reflections. It will take you somewhere, somewhen, and somehow. But you won't be there because you're humans. You can't change. Can't change anything.
So we
It will
can
be-
look.
it would be like when you put your hand in your pocket, and in there you find that little bit of lint, and it's just been, and you're like, oh, you wonder how long that's been there, because it definitely wasn't there before. And then when you put your hand in again, that lint isn't there anymore. Fleeting. It was definitely there. Maybe it's under your fingernails. You don't know.
Feel like a two-dimensional creature.
My brain, I can't cope with this. Why?
We should explore.
Do you think that's safe?
Nothing's safe here, but
No.
at the same time, you can't die here because you don't exist here. So
Exactly. What's the worst that can happen?
the worst that can happen is that you can be trapped here forever, and I'd have to stick around with you all this time. Frankly, not great.
So if we don't exist here, do we feel
Yes.
pain?
Oh,
And
you
Kiyue just punches
feel-
Taka on the arm.
Taka, you feel an aching pain spread out, not just across your arm, but your entire body.
Okay, that hurts both physically and emotionally. You know,
Ah,
I feel kind of betrayed by that.
You thought that that would hurt you, and thus it hurt you. That's how the mind of a human works.
So if
So
I
if
don't
I
think it will
think
hurt
it's
me, it won't hurt me.
oh, should we try it again, Taka?
Like this one.
All right, this time try it again, but this time I won't care.
Okay.
Okay, Kiyue tries it again.
You feel like the sensation of like a fist striking into you, but it doesn't. You don't feel anything like pain.
Holy cow! All right, Kiyue, let me do you now, and I'm gonna deck Kiyue.
Okay.
Yeah, Kiyue, you are knocked off your feet. But as you are not
Taka.
concentrating on any pain or anything, it's you feel nothing.
That didn't hurt. Oh my god, this is so much fun.
Oh my god, Faye, do you want to fight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks like fun! Tute-Rung says, and they bite into Taka's shoulder. Taka, you feel an immense pain as they bite into your shoulder.
Oh shit!
That is real pain, and you take a point of fatigue. You taste quite good for someone so smelly.
I think maybe we shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, you're right. We came here for Laoban.
Yeah.
Maybe Ian.
I'm happy to fight you another time, Huey.
Okay.
Now,
I'll-
if you
I'll
have
hold you to
any
that.
questions for Tute-Rung that your feeble, three-dimensional brains can try and comprehend, then go ahead and ask me.
If I think I can fly, could I fly?
You can float. Flying is actually more of a sort of defiance of air current. You're sort of pushing against it. So, in a way, you could, if you believed you could.
So does that
but
mean Taka could airbend if he believed he could?
Taka can do whatever he believes he can do, while simultaneously not being able to do anything.
So,
In many
like normal?
situations,
Shit.
Taka can be much like Tute-Rung, a being that can move between reality. But as it stands, you are the corporeal, boring human version, so no, you can't do any of those things. But there is a version of you that probably can.
Is there a chance for us to meet this version of ourselves while we're
There's
here?
always the chance. Always.
I see. Okay.
Hey, Laoban, do you
Tiniest,
think we'll be able to
tiniest,
see?
infinitesimal chance, yes.
I mean, we met another version of Sora, and she was like really not that great. So I'm not that ecstatic about meeting another version of any of us.
Taka, that was a different person.
What?
We've been through this. It's not Sora.
Evil Sora's not Sora. Yeah, that's like a shadow situation, right?
No, it's a completely different human.
Okay,
Sora,
you've
didn't
lost
you
me
say
there.
You knew this person.
Yeah, someone I used to know. But that's for another time anyway. We should try and figure out where we are and how to...
Oh look, a portal's just opened.
From the water that Faye approaches, something ethereal appears. Oh, that's one of them. That is what we call a pocket. If you jump into that pocket, maybe you'll find some lint. And maybe it'll be your own lint. Maybe it'll be someone else's lint. That's the exciting thing. It could be anything in there. But just
Is
know,
it dangerous?
no matter how real and dangerous, and horrific it may seem to you, you can't change a thing. There is nothing you can do, no matter what your actions do, you will not be able to change a thing.
Right.
Humans can go from A to B. You can't change that path. It will not work.
Could we possibly find our friend in one of these pockets?
Maybe, possibly. Literally anything is possible.
Well, should we go then?
I think it would be a good idea.
Everyone in favor?
I think we should at least try to find Ian.
If you do get any nervous sensation, a feeling that your body is no longer your own, or that the world around you is not quite what it seems, that's because it isn't. Basically, it's all it's just an infinite layer of time and space all bound together like a big elastic ball.
Like a carpet with multiple threads weaving through it.
Like a big wibbly wobbly ball of
the
timey-wimey stuff.
Elastic band ball. That makes more sense. There's lots of those wrapped around each other to create something physical and corporeal.
No,
But fourth dimensionally from third dimensionally.
I think I follow.
I don't think you do, but it's okay.
Wait, Tutorung, are you gonna come with us?
And Tutorung disappears off into the tree.
I'll take that as a no. Should we go?
Faye's just
Anything
going.
to get away from that guy. Jesus Christ. Laoban,
He's, like, so
are
weird.
You okay with coming this way?
I mean, do we know that we're ever going to come back here? Like, what if we jump into someone else's pocket and we can't?
I mean, I
Find
think
our
at
own
this
again.
point, anything. If we just think of ourselves as dead, then anything's a bonus.
Great. That's fun.
Ah, we've been through worse.
I did not want to come here, Lad says as he clambers and follows you in. At that moment, you feel a vroom, 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 as the water around you begins to warm to what is essentially body temperature, and you barely notice the sensation of it until you feel the very atoms of your being being torn apart at the atomic scale, just ripped apart.
Ouchie.
Almost instantaneously.
Oh, ow. So sore. Ow.
It's
Ow.
fine if you don't think it hurts, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, just ignore it. Like I do most of my problems.
Yeah, exactly, it's fine. This is like second nature for me and Taka. It doesn't exist. It's all good.
Oh.
You appear in what looks like a very colourful and jovial carnival. Some of you who've lived in the Earth Kingdom may have experienced one of these traveling carnivals before. There is lots of big events, lots of like tourist attractions that draw people to this place.
I feel like
Faye.
Kiyue would have definitely have worked at one of these at some point.
Faye, this place feels almost sickeningly familiar to you.
Yeah, she looks pale as fuck. She knows exactly what this is.
The portal behind you disappears entirely. And unlike that world between worlds you were standing in before, this place feels much more solid and corporeal. As, thankfully, do you.
I'm gonna try doing a bit of firebending and see if it works this time.
Okay, give me a rely on skills and training.
Just a small flame to see if I can.
A little spark erupts from your fingers.
Close enough.
Step right up and test your strength. If you can ring that bell, you can win one of our fabulous prizes.
Hey, Faye, you should try it.
Sure.
Oh no. Laoban was great at this last time.
Laoban, do you still have
She
your
hit it with
teapot?
a teapot and broke it.
Thank God it weren't my one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's considerate research.
I think you've probably got stronger muscles than anyone else here. So
That's valid. No, I'm gonna fucking go and do it, mate.
It's
no one
so
else
weird
can
to keep
hear
hearing-
Malcolm No, you can't hear Malcolm
I was just
anymore.
about to ask. Faye's actually just gonna stick with Erwin.
Okay, so just grab that hammer over there, little lady, and you just got to hit that little.
She
wood
won't be
down
needing
there,
it.
and we can ring that back with what? What? What?
Don't worry, I bought my own.
Right. Okay. Well, off you go. Off you go. And he's gonna stand back and let you take a swing.
Oh. Alright, here we go. Nice.
There's a loud metallic ding sound as you effortlessly strike the weight at the bottom. Bloody hell! Okay, okay. Let me get your prize, little lady. And he's gonna walk into the back, and he's scurrying around, and he pulls out a large red helium balloon that he passes over to you. Would you like me to tie it around your wrist so it doesn't get away?
Yeah, go on, go ahead.
Okay, little girl, let me wrap that around for you.
How fucking old am I?
There you go. Okay, kids, does anyone else want to have a go?
No, that's fine. This is fascinating. It seems like we're back in the real world, but where are we?
I think.
Or when are we, if we're
something's
going by
weird.
what that dude said?
Yeah,
Does
he's treating me
anyone-
like a child.
Does anyone recognise this? Like,
Faye
I
lets
feel,
out a
I,
sigh.
I
There is
feel
a,
like I've been here before, but
Excuse me, kids. Are your parents anywhere
kids.
around? You really shouldn't be at the carnival on your own.
Kids. Sorry. How old do you think I look?
I mean, we've got a guy that can guess that, but
Is
I'd say, you know, someone your age, like 10, 11, probably.
Do you think all my friends look that age?
Well, not this lady here. She looks sort of maybe late teens, early 20s. Are these kids with you?
Do we all look normal to
Yeah,
each other?
I'm taking them out for a day at the circus.
Okay. Well, keep an eye on them. Make sure they don't get into any trouble.
I'll do
He's
my
gonna
best, thank you.
Walk up. He's gonna walk back away.
Why do they think we're children?
I think we're in one of my memories. Or this looks like my family's circus. Or similar. I don't know.
Taka's gonna go to this like bucket of water and look at his own reflection and see what I can see.
Wow, Taka actually had a smart idea.
So
That's not
Taka, you look in, and the reflection looking back at you is of this bright-eyed little boy with some teeth missing. You've got like floppy hair that's covering. You've got little bangs covering over your eyes.
Is it
You
me as a
look
kid or am I a
about-
completely different kid?
You look like yourself at about 9 years old.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hey guys, go look at that bucket of water over there with the little turtle ducks floating in it, the little rubber ones.
Why?
Trust me, there's something really cool at the very bottom of that tub.
Oh god.
For research.
Sora ran.
Sora, you look in, and there is this pigtailed little girl looking. What? Actually, no. What would Sora have looked like at about 11, 12 years old? Describe her to us.
A little nerdy kid with glasses. That
Does she have braces?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know if you get braces in this world, but something
I know.
similar.
Laoban, there is a pink-haired little girl looking back at you. You do not recognize her in the slightest.
But we all look normal to each other, right? Like
You
not
look
meant to be-
normal to each other. Faye, You look like you're in your sort of late teens, early 20s when you were. This is how you remember yourself looking in your youth.
Yeah.
You are pretty much only just an adult.
She sighs and walks back to Erwin.
Oh.
Do you recognize this too, Erwin? Mm-hmm. Of all the places, why here? At least they think we're just visiting.
There is a loud as a man is fired from a cannon.
That one was not my fault.
No,
He scrambles to his feet and runs on over to each of you, clutching a large pile of leaflets. Okay, kids, I'm one of the sideshow hosts here. I'm here to promote. We've got a big circus show. We have something of a special performance that will be performed tonight. We actually would be viewing the ballet of the badger moles. Do you kids know what badger moles are? Have you ever seen a badger mole before?
I love badger moles.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, little Valor.
That one song that
sure
goes badger mole,
do.
badger mole, badger mole, mushroom, mushroom.
No, I assure you, our badger mole trailer, Emmy,
Snake,
she is
weasel, snake,
one
weasel,
of
snake,
the
weasel.
best. Faye, you recognize the name Emmy, as that is the name of your younger sister.
oh no.
It's cruel using badger moles in a circus.
Oh, no, little girl, you got it all wrong. We take very good care of the badger moles. We feed them, we trim their nails for them, we give them
Trim
a
their
little
nails?
scrub behind
Eat
the
them.
ears. No, but you just make sure that they're not scuffing the carpet, you know?
Faye's gonna tap this guy on the shoulder just to see if he
Yes.
recognizes her.
Oh, miss. Didn't know you were going to be here.
Oh, what day is it? What's happening today?
Oh, it's the dance of the badger moles. It's just a big show. Your sister's was looking forward. Did you get an invitation?
I heard you were in town. I was here too.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we're glad to have you. Are these kids with you?
I'm looking after them. for today.
That's good. Good of you. Your mum will be very happy to see you. She's been missing you.
How long has it been?
How long has what been? Since you ran off and left your poor mum behind. It's been about 5 years, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure she'll be very happy to see you. Very, very happy to see you.
Yeah, definitely. Don't tell her I'm here just yet. I wanted to keep it a surprise.
Of
She
course.
Smiles,
course.
but she's like
Well,
gritting her teeth.
Here's the tickets for the entry. So you want to go see the Dancing of the Badger Moles. Your sister, Emmy, she has been working so hard on it. She's got that Badger Mole pirouetting in such a beautiful way.
She was always
It's
really good at that.
Astounding.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, I need to go load myself back up into the cannon. So if you need anything, just talk to me or one of the other sideshow hosts and we'll help you out.
okay.
And he does a backflip and skips off back to the cannon where he loads himself back up.
Faye's gonna collapse into Erwin and just kind of like I was right, it is here.
For you.
Now, Faye, you have a memory of this day, but it is a foggy one.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened at this carnival, you have pushed to the very recesses of your mind to the point that you now relate it to a dream you had months ago.
Yeah.
It's got that level of haziness to it. All you know is that something very, very bad happened here.
Oh.
Is everything okay? Faye?
This is my family's traveling circus. It's something. It's like I remember, but I don't at the same time, and it's just so frustrating. But everyone just needs to be careful. Something bad's gonna happen, but
The weird guy who hurt my brain said we can't change anything, so are we just like observers here?
I
Yeah,
guess.
Kiyue's right. I don't think we can change anything. This is probably
But-
somehow a memory of yours, and we're not.
I-
gonna
It's weird
change
that we
the
can
past.
interact with people and things here.
Yeah.
Um,
So long as everyone behaves, I'm sure it'll be okay.
walking down the pathway is a young man, dressed mostly in black, his hair tied up at the back. He locks eyes with you, Faye,
Mm-hmm.
and you instantly recognize him as your younger brother.
One of.
Yeah, his name's Fang.
Could you write
He
that under
is-
his token for me?
Yeah.
Because I can't tell if you said Fang or Fang.
Fang.
Fang. Okay, thank you.
Fang.
Fang? Fang.
Fang.
Okay. I'm
Fang.
sorry. I'm dyslexic, but with my ears, I guess.
Ear dyslexia.
Yeah.
As he locks eyes with you, he narrows his eyes and scowls. So you showed up then.
I thought I would stop by while you were in town.
Did you bring children with you?
I'm doing a favor.
Right. None of these are yours then.
No.
I don't know. Don't know what you've been getting up to. Too good to talk to us now, right?
It was never that I was too good to talk to you. I just needed.
Right. No, I get it. You needed to get away from us because we were just trouble, right?
No, you weren't trouble. I was just overwhelmed.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. We're all pretty overwhelmed at the moment. But you know what? Emmy's been working pretty hard. And you know what? People are pretty impressed with what she's done.
Yeah, she's incredible. She's always been incredible.
Yeah, she has been. No thanks to some. Just gonna walks on over and just goes to talk to one of the Carney guys. From your memories of Fang, he is a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
That's about the extent of it.
Yeah.
Fang is probably only a couple of years younger than you.
Like-
But he's like a year younger than Emmy, and Emmy's like maybe 2 years younger than you.
Okay. Faye's like the eldest, so
Yeah.
We'll probably meet more of them. Come on.
So Faye, why did you leave?
I'm sure we'll all find out together today. We can.
Like, put my arm on her shoulder and say, "Hey, we'll get through this together. Don't worry, we're here for you.
I just.
Whatever happens."
I don't know if this is. I just hope we don't run into my mother.
Kiyue like excitedly starts going towards like the Badger Mole show because they want to show Perry how to do tricks. It's like, Perry, you can learn some stuff to do.
Hey kid, you got a ticket?
It's
Fang
okay.
says.
I've got them.
Okay, fine. Okay, we'll keep these kids in check. We don't want them making a mess of the place. And if any of these kids get lost or hurt, that's on you, okay?
Yep. I
You're
know.
a dick.
That's a big word for such a little
They're very
boy.
smart kids.
Fang says.
I'm gonna glare at him.
Hey,
There's-
Perry, high five that guy.
And he reaches up and goes to slap Fang. Fang ducks out of the way of it.
Oh, we're all very well trained in avoiding attacks.
I'm literally an acrobat, but whatever.
Yeah.
Erwin, you should try.
You alright, Erwin? Haven't seen you in a while. Alright, I see. You been looking after her? Yeah, well, you know, you look after each other. And he gives Owen a pat on the back. Good man, good man. Right, well, if you guys want to go watch the show, go ahead.
Yeah.
With
Thank,
printed teeth.
thank you, Fang. Thank you, Fang.
Fine, go on in. And he's just gonna he looks done.
Yeah.
As you guys head in, he's probably gonna follow you in. Actually, a minute. Let's move you into the circus. Faye, as soon as you enter, you see very clearly your mother is in the audience, next to your baby sister Dan Dan. As you walk in, her eyes instantly lock onto you.
Hey, Faye, can we be a dick to your mum? Will that make you feel better?
No, don't. It's
Oh.
definitely not worth it. Mother.
Maybe the other side of the tent?
Yous can all go sit down together. I probably have to deal with this.
Do you want us to join you?
You can stick close if you want. I can't really leave you all unattended while you look like
Yeah,
children.
I think you are our legal guardian for today, so we have to stick with you.
Let's go sit with my mom.
That's an idea.
Oh, no.
Erwin can sit here.
Ow, Erwin just stood on me.
Oh, sorry. I just,
Oh.
you minute? Yeah.
There
Sorry.
you go, I've shrunk you all down to.
I'm gonna draw us all as kids.
As you sit down, Faye, Ying, who is where your middle name comes from initially, she turns to you, and then looks straight ahead. So you showed up then?
I heard you were in town. I thought I should at least stop by.
Really? It's only taken you, what? Is it half a decade?
Time has to pass sometimes, Mother.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? I don't think you've met little Dan Dan. She's 3
No.
years old. She was born after you left. Dan Dan, this is your estranged sister, who has graced us with her presence today, with an army of brats with her, no less.
Oh, I guess I learned from
Excuse
the
me, miss,
best.
I'm not a brat, I'm an orphan.
Oh, picked up an orphan. That's lovely. And what's your name, little boy?
My name is Taka. What's your name?
My name's Ying. Oh, he's very well-mannered, this one. He can't be one of yours, Faye.
I don't have any children, Mother. I'm just looking after them today.
Why are you
course, of
being
course.
mean to the nice lady who's looking after us?
Oh, I don't know. What's your name, little one?
Kiyue.
Quiyue. Okay, let me explain something. Now, you know how you have family members who will do
I don't.
anything for you? Do you not? Are you an
Nope.
orphan as well?
Yeah,
They're
they
all
all got blown up
orphan.
in a village.
All orphans. That's very
Yeah.
sad. Well, you see, when you have a mummy and daddy, those mummies and daddies have these expectations of you that, you know, because of all the hard work you've done raising them and bringing them up into the world, that maybe later in life they could assist you, maybe in helping look after all the other brothers and sisters who are
That
here.
sounds very red flaggy.
That sounds
You
like a
sound
mummy
like
and
a
daddy problem, not
narcissist.
a child problem.
Yeah, that sounds more like abuse.
That's a huge thing to burden your child with. You know, just thinking that they're going to
Oh.
have all the
I'd
responsibilities.
rather
that
not
you're gonna
have
push onto
parents
them.
than have a mum like that.
Oh, well, I'm sure they'd feel the same way about you. And Ying's going to look out into the audience.
Faye turns and looks at them and gives them a thumbs up with tears in her eyes. She's
Hey, at least
actually
if any of
quite
us get
scared of her
adopted, we're
mum.
chosen.
Yeah. Faye's kind of like shaky with her thumbs up.
A little girl is sort of now edging closer to you, like sliding across the seat over to you, Faye. Lo,
Hi.
hi. Are you
You're my sister.
Yeah, I am. It's so nice to meet you, Dan Dan.
Yes, Emmy said that you would be here,
Yeah?
and you're here.
I'm here, yeah.
Emmy was right.
Yeah, she was.
Mummy said you wouldn't come.
Your mummy sounds really mean. I don't like her.
Dan Dan looks at you, Quiyue, and she looks visibly confused by what you've said.
I'm sure your mummy's been wrong about a lot of things before.
No.
Would you like to sit with me, Dan Dan? We can spend some time together while I'm here.
Without any hesitation, she leaps into your lap.
Yeah. Faye kind of just pats her on the head and runs her fingers through her hair. It looks very practiced. This is something that Faye is very used to. And it's she's almost unintentionally falling into that pattern.
Emmy's worked very hard on this.
Yeah, Emmy's very talented. I'm really looking forward to see her.
She does the talented.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Who's that?
That's Erwin. He's my partner.
Yes, she's taken on a creature as her partner. Instead of finding herself a nice husband to look after her.
You know what I mean, Mother.
I really don't know anymore with you. And she stares out once again.
I wouldn't resort to bestiality.
To be fair,
your
it does
mother.
give something else.
Yengo's a very red colour at the conversation.
What's bestiality?
It basically means when a human fucks an animal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, if everybody can be silent, Feng says, staring directly at you, Faye.
Yeah.
Today we have a grand show. My sister here, Emmy, go over here. Emmy. Oh, yes, sorry, yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Emmy the Magnificent. We've gone for something alliterative, but you didn't. You chose to go for something that... Why not Emmy the Excellent? You know, we workshopped this. And I am here today with my Badger Mole friend, Bernard. Badger Mole, Bernard, give everyone a wave. And the Badger Mole stands up on his hind legs and waves his massive arms in the air.
I'm
The
like,
audience.
Perry, wave back.
Whoa.
Faye claps and stuff for them.
I have been working tirelessly to train this Badger Mole to dance like a ballerina. A badgerina, if you will, Feng says. The audience smirks, but there's mostly silence.
Faye laughs really hard at that.
Wait, what if
Sora's
Perry can learn
glaring
this?
at these people.
I don't know. I hope Perry learns something from this. That would be amazing.
Anyway,
No, roll.
Emmy's been working real hard rehearsing this, so if everyone can be upstanding and giving a round of applause and encouragement, my
Taka
little sis
mishears
over
and
here.
stands up.
Yeah. Feng's gonna just go and sit back down with the audience. Okay, Bernard. And she raises her hands into the air, and there is a drum roll in the distance. And up! And the Badger Mole stands on its hind legs and, pressing its little claws into the ground, elevates itself up into the air.
Wow.
It manages to carry its full weight. Magnificent, Bernard! Magnificent! Emmy says, standing underneath the great lumbering creature. And now, rotate and spin! And the Badger Mole begins a full circular rotation. I don't know if you guys are seeing that.
Yep.
And begins to pirouette on the spot. Speeding up. Magnificent! Magnificent! Emmy shouts. And with a sudden... a tremble runs through the ground. As the creature slips, its claws digging at the ground, it scrambles. Emmy watches as the great lumbering creature bounds down upon her with a... There's a... followed by silence.
Faye immediately passes Dan back to Ying and like runs over.
Yeah, I'm sure she had Kova with us today.
She's like trying to see if she
The
can move it.
badger mole is like collapsed in a heap as well. And there is just a sound of just tense silence among the audience.
Emmy? Emmy?
What is... Okay, the show's over. Everybody, please leave. Feng says, like edging closer to you. If everyone can please exit, we may have an incident. And he looks over at you. What are you doing? Like, bend or something?
I am panicked. Like Faye tries to like bend, like lifting the badger mole off the ground, like at like specific points of its body to support it.
Give me a rely on skills and training, please.
Okay.
The ground beneath you is still trembling slightly, and you can feel a tremble spreading up your hand. There is nothing but silence from both the badger mole and the person underneath it. What are you...
I'm
Feng's
trying.
gonna raise his hand into the air, and he slams it on the ground, and with a... the ground shifts ever so slightly, and the badger mole limply rolls off to reveal the very crushed and battered body of Emmy. Get away from her! Get away from her!
Why? I didn't like
Emmy!
Emmy?
And he's like he places a hand underneath her. There is a stillness to her.
Emmy?
And suddenly her eyes open. Emmy, are you... Emmy, can you see me? Emmy? And she like looks up at Feng. The show, what happened? The show? Yeah, I think the show's over. Emmy, yeah. Are you feeling okay? You feeling any pain? No? Don't feel anything. And she like lifts her head slightly, and her body is broken and bruised. I don't feel anything.
Can you wiggle your toes? Can you your fingers? Can you do any of that?
I can't. And tears begin to fill the corners of her eyes. I don't... Get away from her now! Get away from her!
Faye takes a step back. What do you mean?
Emmy, are you okay? Are you okay? You're going to be just fine. You'll be just fine. Mummy's here. I can't feel anything. It's going to be just fine. Mummy will get you a doctor. We'll get you plenty of rest, a nice drink of water. Maybe Faye would like to go and get some help.
Yeah, I'll go and do that. Faye like runs off.
As you go to leave, you can feel a pulsing in the ground around you. Reality itself is warping around you. The memories that you had tried to push away begin to fill your mind. Your sister, who was the star of the show, was left wheelchair bound, unable to move anything below her shoulders. Regardless, she kept up a constant smile, constant feeling of happiness and optimism. But from that day, you never spoke with any of your family again. Despite knowing deep down that it had nothing to do with you, you still felt this overwhelming guilt whenever you saw any of them.
Hmm.
You feel a quickening in your chest. You could have done something. If you'd have known, you could have done something. There is a moment of realization as the world fades to black once again. And you find yourself back at the entrance of the carnival. Step right up! Step right up! Test your strength!
Taka's gonna quickly go check his reflection again to see if he's still a kid.
You're still very much a kid, yeah. Test your strength, kids! If anyone wants to have a go, we've got some wonderful prizes. Laoban, you no longer have your balloon.
What the? I don't get a really big feeling of deja vu.
Yeah.
Wait, do you think that the weird creature may have been lying? Maybe we do have to change
Maybe.
what happens.
I mean,
Faye,
I
you
tested
okay?
my bending earlier, and it's like a still fire bend a little bit.
Faye, are you okay? That must have been horrible to relive.
Faye's kind of just like got like 1,000-yard stare. She's kind of like there, but like not paying attention, and it looks like she's like just about to burst into tears. She's not really answering.
A man is fired from the cannon. Oh, hi kids. Are you with your parents or any of you?
Oh, we have a guardian with us.
Oh, you're... Oh. Well, it's you. Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Emmy invited me
Emmy invited you for the show, right?
for the Badger Arena show, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you already know the show. Interesting. I thought she hadn't told you. It was meant to be a surprise. Never mind. Does your mother know you're here?
No, she doesn't.
Okay. Well, it'll be a nice surprise for her, I'm sure. I've got leaflets if you guys want to go and see the show. It will be fantastic. She has got that badger mold trained in such a way, like it can pirouette absolutely stunningly.
Gout.
Yeah. We can go.
Okay, good. Well, it's nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you too. Faye's gonna try and stop it from happening.
Okay.
DOA is also gonna try and stop it.
As you're about to walk out of there, Feng is like nearly bumps into you. Oh God! What are you... Faye? What are you
Hi.
doing here?
Emmy can't do this show today. She can't do it.
What are you talking about?
Something bad is gonna happen. Get out my way.
What do you mean? She's been working so hard on this.
She's going to get hurt by this.
It makes you think, what are you... And he pushes you back. No, you
Everyone
explain
rush him,
right
and Taka's
now.
gonna rush the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he always gonna
Give
set
me-
Harry on him.
Okay.
I'm hoping everyone joins and just rushes the dude.
He always kind of shouts to Fabian like, "Go see Emmy, like before the show. Maybe you can say something
I need to stop her.
or do the show with her."
Get up. What?
Taka's gonna bite his ankle.
Ow! What is wrong with
Harry,
these children?
Bear hug.
What did I do? Ow!
Faye runs in.
Okay. Feng tries to follow you. Are you all keeping him at bay? So
Yep,
he
we are
can't go
clinging
in?
to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Erwin to help as well. Erwin, look, you haven't seen your brother in so long. Give him all the affection.
Oh. Owen, what are you doing? Oh God. Okay. Yeah. You. Okay. Yeah. Love you too, buddy. Love you too.
Sora, go help Faye. She's gonna try and stop this. We need to stop him from getting in.
We already know that we can't change this.
Well, it's worth a
There's
shot
no
anyway.
harm in trying.
Faye, as you run inside, Emmy is still setting up and is going through the last minute sort of preparations with the badger mole.
Faye's gonna run up to her and grab her shoulder.
Oh, hello, Faye.
Emmy.
Hey, you made it! You made it! Oh, I'm so excited. I've been working so hard on this. So I know you think I'm a bit of a dork, and that the badger moles are sort of lumbering and not really good animals to train. But this badger mole, I've been working so hard with him. Bernard, he's perfect. He is very agile, very dexterous, and he's very good at following orders. Isn't that right? And she turns around, and the badger mole stands in the air and waves his little paws at you. See that? See that? He loves it. He's so good at it.
Faye is gonna gently cup her face and get her to look at her.
Oh, yes.
And
hello.
And she's just like, Emmy, you can't do this today.
I mean, I've got to do it today. We've got an audience. We've pretty much sold out. There's a lot of people who are paid to see this.
I'm scared you're gonna get hurt, Emmy.
Oh, don't worry. I've been practicing really hard.
I know how hard you work. I know how much effort you put into this performance, but please don't do it today.
What? Give me a plead roll.
Give me a second to find it.
She sees your eyes brimming over with tears. You really don't want me to do it?
I don't want you to get hurt, Emmy.
I'm not. No. I've been practicing. I'm not gonna get hurt.
Faye is kind of breathing quite heavily. She looks like she's going to cry, and she's shaking as she's holding Emmy's face.
Faye, you're really weirding me out right now. Mum's, she's watching, and this is my chance, my big chance. I've been practicing for this.
And just forget about Mother. Just forget about her. You're way too important to risk yourself. That I don't doubt how talented you are. I don't doubt how hard you're working, but I know something bad is gonna happen today, so please don't do it.
Can you please get these kids off me? I am trying so hard.
Taka's gonna bite his other ankle.
Keep things running. Little bastard! Sorry. We're on children. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, please, just try to... Kids, can you please? Can you please? Okay. No.
Quiyue runs up to the badger mole because never seen a badger mole up close and just starts petting it.
No.
Like, oh my god, look at it, it's so cute.
Oh, little girl, boy, person, you shouldn't really be getting too close.
He stand back.
He's very well trained, but he's a little shy around strangers.
Oh, that's fine. Animals love me. And Quiyue just antagonizes the fuck out of this badger mole.
Okay. Give me a push your luck roll then, please.
Quiyue died instead now.
No, that's I mean that's a failure, but you pissed it off.
Yay!
The badger mole looks at you angrily.
Faye's gonna grab Quiyue and pull him out.
At that moment, yeah, Emmy's gonna step forward. Okay, Bernard, calm down.
Quiyue shouts to Fabian, like, save Emmy.
Calm down. And with a boom, a large claw smashes down on Emmy's face as Emmy is dashed across the arena.
Damn it, Faye, that was meant to be me. You're meant to save Emmy.
Quiyue, that one's on you.
Hey, I was trying to save her.
Emmy is very still.
I'm already dead, like...
Faye's gonna run over towards her and be like, fuck.
Quiyue literally just thinks that they're dead now, and, like, they're willing to do anything to try and save other people because they don't think they're alive.
Emmy? He's just going to try and drag with these children attached to him, walk on over. Emmy? Emmy is completely unresponsive.
Faye's just gonna cry.
Taka also starts crying.
Quiyue's still hugging the badger mole.
You hear a distant boom as the ground begins to shake. And this time, you feel reality warp around you. You look down at your sister. She is completely unresponsive. Her body has no movement. Her chest is still. Her body is lifeless.
It's even worse. This is even worse.
Hey, at least I figured out we can actually change shit here. Totally oblivious to, like, people dying.
Distant... as the entirety of the circus tent begins to warp. And those of you that are attached to the brother feel his body begin to vibrate, and his voice becomes a distant silent. You feel the world fade to black. Your bodies slowly wash up on the ground as you slowly come to consciousness. From the trees, you hear a rustling.
Smelly humans tried to play with time.
You
Smelly
said we
humans
couldn't.
understand. Yes, and look what happened. Everything fell apart. Ruin came, and your sister died.
I killed my sister.
No, that was me. I
Well,
take full blame for
It
that.
was fully
No.
Huey's fault.
In a
Yep.
way, yes. In one way, yes. In another way, no. Yes,
Did
your
your sister
sister did.
actually die?
just die in front of you. Yes, she was very dead. But that is just one path that you've created that I'm now going to have to deal with. Let's not worry about that. That's not a problem. I'll go trim that away. That'll be all good. However,
But you said we couldn't change things when we go
can't.
back.
You really
change
shouldn't.
things, but Tutorang can.
No, but we just changed your memory.
no,
That-
facts will still
that-
go as they did. As
We
I said, that was just
created
a
new one.
flash.
Oh, we created a new one.
That was
Yes.
just pocket lint. You don't get it. What you created was pocket lint.
It was a possibility. A branch on the tree, right?
Yes, trees, like elastic bands. They branch off and go wildly outwards. But what we do is we take the branches and we wrap them around themselves to create the elastic band ball that I mentioned before.
I'm really not
Yeah.
following this again. You
That's
lost
what
me.
we do.
Faye
Yes.
kind of understands.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
So you
Huey's
had
totally
all
lost.
of these branches, and you've created some more, and which silly humans can do because you have this, what you call it, free will. Free will, yes. Except you think you have free will when actually your actions are governed by things that have already happened around you. You're influenced by the world. You're influenced by your memories. You're influenced by other people. And in doing so, those things decide what you will do. So even though you feel like you have free will, what you do is still predetermined, unless you have prior knowledge. But humans only see from A to B, so you have no prior knowledge. Yes?
Yes.
But you had prior knowledge. You saw, and then you tried to replace. And what happened?
I made it worse.
You made it worse. Your sister died. Very bad.
Yeah.
Again,
That's
that
not
was
what you
on me.
want, right?
That wasn't you, Faye.
And that's the
Okay.
thing. If you meddle, then things get worse.
But that
Also,
also
because they
means
get
she could
but
make
most
things
of the time
better,
they're worse.
right?
Well, it depends what your class is better. Better for some, worse for others. I mean, the people that would have had to have looked after your sister, maybe they'd feel better that they don't have to look after her because she's dead. Sounds incredibly harsh, I know, but that's just how I see things.
No certain king would see things as well.
I'm not a king. I'm more like a god. To you, I'd imagine that's how you'd see it anyway. Omnipresent, omnipotent, that sort of thing.
Faye's just gonna go and collapse into Erwin.
But what you had was a memory that was locked away. That thought, that feeling, that was not there, but now you've woken up to it. Why did you push it away?
Because it was my fault, right?
Was it?
No one wants to remember that kind of thing.
I mean, it definitely didn't seem like your fault from our perspective, Faye.
It
was
doesn't
just purely an
matter.
accident.
It doesn't matter if it was an accident. It doesn't matter if it wasn't me. And
Do
there
you think your sister blames you?
I think
Or
she
do you
just
think
seemed
your
really
sister
happy
was
you
just-
turned up.
Perhaps. Do you think she'd have rather been dead?
Of course not.
So if you'd have changed things, would they have been better for her?
I guess not.
Anyway, as I said, nothing gets changed. It's all as it should be. You're just seeing a glimpse of what might be the pocket lint.
Of what
The
could have
pocket
been.
lint is just a fragment, and you throw it away. So, take that memory, and if you like, throw it away.
Mm.
Anyway, would anybody like something to eat?
Oh, I'm starving.
I imagine you are. I wasn't offering food, I was just curious.
Wait, if I stop thinking about being hungry, would I stop being hungry?
depends, because in one reality, you may already have food in your pocket right now.
Oh my god, I got a biscuit in my pocket.
So you reach into your pocket. You do find the biscuits from before.
I should
Anyone else
reach
want
into
one?
my pocket and pull out Yoon. That would be funny.
Oh, let me check my other pocket. Is Yoon in there?
Why would you be in your pocket, Taka?
Give me a
Come
push your
on.
luck roll. Interesting.
What's
As
in my
you
little
reach-
pockets?
As you reach into your pocket, you feel a hand grab around your hand.
Oh my god, Yoon.
That's impossible, Taka. Like, what
Just-
are you on about? If you
I
had
recognise
cactus
that
juice
hand.
again,
Just pull it. Pull it.
I
Very-
mean,
You say impossible. I say unlikely.
Yeah, I'm gonna
this
pull that
choice
hand out of
really
my
hurts
pocket.
head.
Okay, give me another push your luck roll, please.
Although, if we are dead, then sure, whatever. I guess anything's possible.
Okay. From out of your pocket, you
Fuck's
feel
sake.
as you pull, and the fabric splits and rips, as with a Yun lands on the ground, panting.
Oh shit, it worked.
I didn't.
What the hell just happened?
Hey Yoon, do you want a biscuit?
And that's where we'll leave today's session.
Fucking hell.
You know.
Wow.
Wow.
The
I
one
said
time
that
you
as a
roll
joke.
well, Obi.
I said that as a
Yeah, I break the
joke.
space-time continuum, right?
Oh.
You guys,
And
you
just
guys
logic
are
in general.
thinking- You guys need to start thinking so three-dimensionally while you're here. This is you're in fourth dimensional space.
This is
now.
where Taka is at his
Things
most
are-
powerful, when everything
You
is
gotta
absurd.
be People like Taka. It's like you gotta
Here
go to
we-
the brain with this shit.
Hiway 100% thinks he's dead and just hallucinating all this shit now.
I mean, you
So
might
his
be.
They're just
In
gonna
one
be
way, you could
reckless
be.
as
Who
fuck.
knows?
If you hadn't ended the session there, Faye was literally gonna tackle hug you, and she thought he was fucking dead, and it was her fault.
A lot of that
Oh,
going around
God.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Hiway has no regard for his life. He's literally gonna do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah. Next session, Yuna's getting a hug from Faye. Oh man.
Quite far away from you, both in every dimensional sense. Three young men sat around awkwardly on the sofa. So, I heard you don't get on with your dad? Hao Sheng says to Blake. God, yeah, my dad is a real piece
You're
of work,
ready for the,
honestly. He's made my life an absolute living hell. There's just a lot to go through, you know. Yeah, I
They basically
understand.
formed the Akatsuki.
Yeah, I understand. I'm kind of the same, actually. You see, my dad buried my mother alive to try and instill power within me to make me more powerful, so that I could be a more strong earthbender. In doing so, he then started to bury me alive continuously, just burying me under layer after layer of dirt so that I couldn't breathe or move, until I was strong enough to claw my way out, and finally be as strong as he needed me to be. Yeah. What did your father do to you? Yeah, kind of the same actually. Yeah, very. Like there was this tea room, and I won't go into it because I don't want to make Scylla sad. He gets really emotional when I tell us. No, I don't care. You can really, if you want to go over it, I'm always happy to go through your trauma with you. Yeah. You know what? It's just kind of a rough time to be going over this. I get very panicky when I talk about this. Yeah, I can understand. But if you need someone to talk about, someone that kind of gets where you're coming from. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're basically the same. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go just have a over here, and he runs off into the corridor and goes to hide in his room. So, how's going? You're an earthbender? That's very interesting. Yes. So, do you have any hobbies? I like using the ground to pull my victims down, burying them beneath clod of earth, crushing the very life from their bodies. Yes, good to have a hobby, definitely. I meant more, sort of pastimes. Oh. Well, I enjoy looking at clouds. Yes, that sounds nice. Good cloud watching. I've done that a little bit myself on occasion. I like to see the shape of clouds. Sometimes among them, I can see the shape and faces of my victims. Yes, lots of imaginative things you can see within the clouds. I'm just going to I'm getting a little tired, so I think I'm just going to get a little nap in, if that's okay. Do you not enjoy talking to me? No, not at all. It's just, I'm getting such a sleepy head. Okay. Well, I'm glad we could have this talk. I don't have many friends. Oh, well, and Scylla runs off. That kid freaks me the fuck out. Yes, he is very Do you wanna get in bed with me? Yes. And Blake budges over, and they both get in and lie shoulder to shoulder. It's really, really fucked up, this whole thing. Yes, just a little bit. Yes, I'm very well aware. Do you think we could leave and go home? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Meanwhile, by the prison cells, Zaya is pacing backwards and forwards, staring at Haruki, who is sat cross-legged, calmly smiling at her. If Lord Kibo asks you a question, it would do you good to answer it, wouldn't it? Why, dearie, you are quite a mess, aren't you? What? No, I'm just trying to do right by Lord Kibo. I'm sure you are, dearie. I'm sure you are. You really should do something about those split ends, though. They're all over the place. Listen. Lord Kibo has been very pleasant with you. Has he now? I haven't had the time to talk with him. Stands up and takes a step towards Zaya. Now maybe you can ask your questions and maybe I'll answer them, but really, I'd rather just sit down and have a nice cup of tea if it's all the same to you. Oh yes. We can brew you a lovely cup of tea. But maybe you won't be able to drink the tea. Because after I am done with you, Zaya... Kibo takes a step forward. Please step away from our guest. Yes! Sorry. I'm just going to... Yes. Takes a step back. Kibo walks over. It's been a while, Haruki. Yes. Longer for me, I think. Yes. It seems that way, doesn't it? So how have you been, little sister? Well, you know, living a much better lifestyle than you, I imagine. Not filled with blinding vengeance and yearning for a past that will never be. If you're trying to antagonize me, it's not going to work. You know those things don't work on me. Really? But you've done so much already. You fear me, don't you? Why is that? It's not that I fear you. It's that I pity you. You pity me. I know what you used to be. Who you were supposed to be. And now look at you. You've fallen so far. And what do you plan to do? Burn it all down again? Continuously, just burning it all away? You don't understand. There's no time. There's never any time. It's meaningless to us anyway. Or at least it is to you. There's a lot that I regret. And there is much that I am trying to fix. And you're going to fix by continuing to burn it all, is that it? I will do whatever. And I would ask that you assist me, as you did before. I was young and naive back then. I know better now. I'm sure you do. Now you've been here longer than I have. But I'd like you to tell me, do you know where it is? Haruki narrows her eyes. Even if I did know, do you think that I would ever tell you? Kibo's mouth arcs for a moment. I think you can be persuaded at the right price. Dearie, I have all the wealth anyone could want. I was not talking about material. But I know how much you value life. Well, at my age, there's not that much value in what I have. I didn't say anything about your life. Takes a step back. Let us give her some time to digest. I'm sure she has much to think over. The two of them walk on out of the room. Haruki sits down on the floor and runs a hand through her aged face. And that's where we'll leave today's session.
Nice.
Shit, dude.
I love that the spirit world works on cartoon logic. I'm the Looney Tunes, this shit.
I said that so offhandedly, and I never